You know, Terrena, it's my birthday and all, but I'm still really sad.
What? Is it because it's the last episode?
I wish we could all just get along like we used to in middle school. I wish I could bake a cake filled with rainbows and smiles and we can all just eat it and be happy.
Okay, that's a bit much, and that's also plagiarism, but this really is the last episode of Common Agenda of the semester.
I'm Hunter Reese, but we're way past introductions. I feel like we're all family at this point.
And I'm Terrena Scannell, and I can't believe this is it, the very last episode. I need a minute. We'll be right back.
Danny DeVito, I love your work! Welcome back to Common Agenda. You may have noticed we didn't have a Wednesday episode last week. If you're very perceptive, you might have also noticed that a whole bunch of stuff has happened in the world since our last Wednesday episode 2 weeks ago. If you didn't notice, don't worry. That's what we're here for, to fill you in with everything that you missed. Here are the latest news stories. Screenwriting majors, are you still bummed about not getting into that writing class you wanted? If so, one of Emerson's professors has exactly what you'll need to fill that final draft void in your hearts. Miranda Banks, assistant professor in the Visual and Media Arts Department, was featured on the KCRW website to highlight her new book, The Writers, A History of American Screenwriters and Their Guild. Starting from the very beginning of the film, Banks' book tells this complete story of American screenwriters and includes interviews with over 50 of them. You can listen to her interview on kcrw.com or buy the book itself at the Emerson bookstore. So no matter what you do this summer, you can bank on a good read. Get it? It's too late in the year for puns. On Monday, Emerson College held the Gold Key National Honor Society ceremony. Students in the top 5% of the junior class and the top 10% of the senior class were inducted into the prestigious society, including one of our lovely Super Geek producers, Ashlyn Lilbridge. Do not forget to completely feel jealous when you see her and the rest of the students with gold stashes around their necks at graduation. Guess what's almost here? Surprise, it's summer vacation. Get the heck out of there, you bozos, and don't come back. Just kidding, but seriously, it is almost summer, and the residence halls will be closing at the beginning of May. Better finish up those final exams, nerds. The last day of classes is going to be here before you know it, so say your last goodbyes and get ready for that cushy summer internship. Or, if you don't land one of those, get ready to lay on your couch and binge-watch the new season of Orange is the New Black. Emerson's campus is buzzing with fun, friendly, and funny activities. Juniors Danielle Schwartzman and Hilton Dredson, both comedy kids on campus, hosted a laughing-themed karaoke night this past Friday in the multipurpose room. It was a blast. Students all over the school who attended are talking about breathtaking renditions of Sia's Chandelier, R. Kelly's Ignition remix, and Hilary Duff's What Dreams Are Made Of course, to name a few. Such good, clean fun. Thanks for planning that, you guys. You rock. This week is the end of classes, and with it, we've had some exciting events to close off the year. This past Friday, in our own Iwasaki Library, hosted a bunch of cute little golden retriever puppies that served as therapy dogs for kids who were stressed out by the fact that they haven't been writing their final papers. In addition to puppies, there were free back massages in that room that used to be the Will and Grace set. Snacks, music, and laughter all accompanied this de-stress fest. Looks like the library can be a cool place to hang out after all. And now we're going to hear from the lovely Sarah Fox one more time with Weekend in the Bean.
Hey guys, I'm here in the Japanese Springtime Festival in the Boston Common where Japanese culture is being celebrated. Let's go check it out. So can you tell me a little bit about the event?
They have some food first and stage and Japanese style dancing. They showed the traditional dance to us, and you can also get some Japanese traditional crafts like this. Yeah, and there's
A lot of cosplay, so you can see.
So can one of you tell me why you're here today?
I'm here to enjoy the festivities, mainly for the food, but long lines. But the music is fantastic, the calligraphy is cool, and if anyone's not interested in Japanese culture, they definitely will now.
I came here to introduce my Japanese culture to my American friend.
Oh, and I realized there's a Japanese festival in here, so I was like, that's interesting. So I just like taking some pictures and see what they're doing in here.
Can you tell me about the food here?
I like okonomiyaki. It is a kind of Japanese style pancake, but it is not sweet. It's a salty with the sauce. Yeah, I love it.
you guys tell me a little bit about what you're wearing?
It's a kimono, and it was made by this man right here. He made his, and he made mine. And
This is Olivia McGarnon from Fairy Tale. This is a rendition of her actual outfit she's wearing in the actual series, but she doesn't have an official kimono, so I felt like she needed one, so I just went off with it.
Is yours a character as well, or do you use it kind of
This is just like demon, one of the demons in the stories.
Awesome. What story exactly?
One of the Japanese tales of a wolf demon comes in and basically, long story short, he's the boogeyman. If your kid is bad, your kid gets taken away.
Could you tell me why events like these are important?
Because I think this is the only chance to introduce our culture to Americans, and other people can understand what Japanese is. They actually, like, they know some about Japan, but they just know from TV or something. But if you come here, you can understand what is real Japanese.
As you can see, despite the cloudy weather, many people came out to celebrate Japanese culture at its finest. That's all for this year's Weekend in the Bean. I'm Sarah Fox. Have a great summer.
Hello, I'm your in-studio correspondent, Rosalia Fodera, and today we're talking to Pamela Mora about her BFA film. Pamela, thank you for joining us. Can you tell us a little bit about your film?
Sure. So I am making a BFA film. So it's my final thesis before I graduate from Emerson. It's a film called Ephemeral. It's about a college student who begins to work with her former college professor on a series of art installations together. And then he abruptly leaves the project and she kind of has to deal with putting it together herself. So
Where did you get inspiration for that?
Just a lot of places. I started out before I ever really did film doing like actual art, so I kind of wanted to revert back to that for my final project at Emerson.
That's cool. Now, what kind of positions are you looking to still fill?
Right, so we have a few positions for actresses. I'm looking for a lead actress in her 20s that would be available like late September, early October for shooting. I'm also looking for a director of photography and a production designer.
And how long do you think it will take to put the whole film together?
It will definitely take all the time I have. I'm still working on the script. I'm on my 13th draft, so it's been a while. Yeah, but yeah, so we're filming. We should be wrapped with filming by the end of, the first week of October. So hopefully we'll have it completed by December. Fingers crossed.
So if you guys are interested in working on her film, you can email her. And now we'll hear from the amazing Elias Scangus with Stage Spotlight.
Come fast and bring a lot because it's really
Hello, my name is Elias Scangus, and welcome to this week's segment of Stage Spotlight. We're here with Jordan McNair, performing arts major here at Emerson College. Jordan, can you tell us what you've been up to specifically this semester?
Yeah, I've been in for Color Girls, which is Flawless Brown's spring production.
And for those who don't know, what is Flawless Brown?
Flawless Brown is Emerson's first and only all-women of color theater troupe.
Awesome. And when was it established?
Last spring, actually.
Oh, so it's very, very new. It's coming up for the 1-year anniversary. So this play you're in, are you directing, acting? Did you write it? For those who don't know.
I'm acting. I play the part of Lady in Red, shared with 2 other ladies. And yeah, no, I'm not direct, no.
She's just acting.
Yeah.
Now, can you tell us a little about your role?
Yeah. So it's mainly, the play itself is a whole bunch of poems and scenes that are poetically charged. And so Lady in Red has to do with a full Dominican dance that we're going to be doing. There's more, there is a very sad, intense scene that has to do with family violence, and then there's also a really beautiful ending poem that I personally cherish. So,
now, what really inspired you to audition for this play, and specifically the role?
Well, I'm a part of Flawless Brown, and I wanted to support my sisters, and I also wanted to be in for Color Girls because I love the message of the show.
So, being in just an all-girls play troupe, do you think that has any different dynamics or any aspects that are different from, say, a co-ed group or an all-male?
I think it has a sense of a sisterhood, of a little bit of a sorority, just an unofficial one, and I appreciate that they're my sisters. Other than that, it's very, I think, normal.
Well, we're all excited. So, can you tell us where and when we could see it?
Yes. So it's being played April 16th and 17th in the Cab. Come and see it. We'd love to have you there.
Well, that's all the time we have. I've had a great time talking to Jordan, and thank you for tuning in to this week's segment of Stage Spotlight. Just give me a minute.
Yeah, Mom.
Welcome back. Do you want to pack in as many Emerson-related activities as you can before the semester ends? Well, you're in luck. Plus, if you're a graduating senior, these are the last upcoming events you'll be able to go to without seeming like a creepy old weirdo who still hangs out on their college campus. Here are your upcoming events. Hey, do you remember that time we told you about the amazing rock and roll weekends earlier this semester? Well, get ready for the action-packed sequel. This Friday and Saturday, Arts Emerson is presenting Music May 1st and 2nd. This music festival will feature live acts that include performances by Sidewalk Driver, Wunderbar, The Novel Ideas, Grey Reverend, and Annie Malin over the course of 2 days. Tickets are $10 in advance and $12 at the door and can be purchased online at artsemerson.org. The concert starts at 9 p.m. both nights in the Jackie Leibergott Black Box Theater at the Paramount Center. So be sure to stop by for a rockin' way to end the semester. This year, Emerson College has welcomed an array of amazing guest speakers, and we've saved the best one for last. Tonight at 6 p.m., the WLP department will be presenting a reading from author Claudia Rankine. Rankine's books include Citizen and American Lyric, Don't Let Me Be Lonely, Plot, and The End of the Alphabet. In addition to this awesomeness, she also co-edited several anthologies, had her work featured in several other compilations, and was a National Book Award finalist in 2014 and a recipient of the Poets and Writers Jackson Poetry Prize. I think it's pretty clear by now she is the Beyonce of the WLP world. The reading will be in the Bright Family Screening Room, so be sure to get a front row seat. If there's one thing I'm going to miss this summer, it's the amazingly talented student productions. You know what I'm talking about. We've been telling you about them all semester, and we have one more up our sleeve. This Sunday, the Mercutio Troupe will start its first of three performances of William Shakespeare's Julius Caesar. The production is directed by Tanasia Jones. It will be performed in the Cabaret May 3rd and 4th, with performances at 1:30 and 7 p.m. on Sunday and 7 p.m. on Monday. Tickets can be ordered online in the group's event on the group's event page on Facebook. To see the show or not to see the show? That's the question. Wait, I don't think that's Julius Caesar, is it? It's been a long semester. Want to hear some hot, cool kids singing about Chicago tragedies? Come to Eastland, a musical, tonight and tomorrow at 8 p.m. in the Green Theater. Eastland tells a story of a ferry sinking in Chicago, the largest naval death before the Titanic. While it is sure to be sad, you can also bet it will have brief moments of humor, and everyone will look really hot as they sing while crying. Tickets are $5 and can be purchased at the Cutler Majestic or the Paramount box offices. See you there. You want to laugh and love and laugh again? Emerson Comedy Workshop has their final show of the semester tonight and will be saying goodbye to some comedy legends on campus in the process. Not into a farewell sketch show? Well, there's another farewell comedy that will be happening in the next few days. Stroop Emerson's only short-form improv troupe, says goodbye to their seniors tomorrow at 8 in the Cabaret. Bye-bye, funny people. And with that, we thank you all for another wonderful semester on Common Agenda. I'm Terrena Scannell, and I'll be graduating not knowing what I'm doing with the rest of my life.
You know, it's just paper. It's just a piece for Ashlyn and Lauren, partial Spring Queens.
You need to stop.
Piece for Rosalia, and a piece for Terrena Scannell. She fractured her spine and still looks like a rock star. And a piece for everyone else, the crew, the people in the sound booth, the studio
Okay, well,
set.
that's all the time we have. Have a great summer, everyone.